saw you turn into moss.
Come closer.
Oh, this is perfect. You can make me big again.
Closer.
It's a memory.
If you can hear me now, it means you got to NIMS. The pod needs you. I can't be around for it anymore.
No, don't do that! Why would you give that to me? You don't understand. I have to get home. This has nothing to do with me.
You're here for a reason. Maybe you don't see the connections yet. But just because you don't see them, doesn't mean they're not there. I know you're scared. Just stay with the pod. Be with it when it blooms. And then, you'll get back what you've given. You'll get back. You'll get back.
Well, that was intense. I gotta read more of these.
That means I can get home.
Well, if you want to go home so bad, then why'd you leave?
Lose the sword, Ronan. We're done.
We're not done until the pod blooms. We're bringing it home to Moonhaven. I need you to watch it while I tell the rest of the Leafmen to expect us.
Hey, I helped you get here, but I haven't changed my mind.
Do you think just because you're not a Leafman anymore, you're not a part of this? Well, the fate of that pod affects all of us.
The Queen is gone. But, as always, she looked out for us, even in her final moments. Tonight, when this pod blooms, a new Queen will rise. I know you're sad. I am too. But Tara wouldn't want us to mourn. She'd want us to celebrate her life. And the life of the forest!
So stay with it. And don't lose the sword.
Look, I'm thinking that I didn't make the best first impression.
It's okay. I've never had a guy fight a mouse for me before.
You're not from around here, are you?
What makes you say that?
If you were, I'd remember you. You wanna go somewhere quieter?
Will that be okay with Ronan?
Yeah, he said to watch the pod, but there's nowhere safer than Nim's tree. I think he's just pretty upset about the Queen. Here, let me show you something.
What? Huh. That actually gets easier. What is... Wow.
Grab on.
What?
Put your arms around me.
But I barely know you.
Well, do you want to ride him or not?
The scroll said there was nothing you could do to save her, Ronan. You have to know that.
Send a code to the Leafmen. Let them know the pod is safe, and we're bringing it home.
You heard him. Go tell them, boys. And it's happy hour at NIMS. Or just do the first part.
I gotta admit, flying's nice, but this is riding in style.
Yeah. You know, not everyone can do it. You have to be gentle to ride a deer. My dad taught me how. It's one of my best memories of him.
You must really miss him. I know how that feels.
Fruit fly, huh?
So, what's it like, having such a short life cycle?
It's great, mister. When I grow up,
I'm gonna... Wish I had done more with my life, Sonny. Yes, sir.
The forest trembles at the passing of the humble fruit fly.
Excuse me, but I've lost something very dear to me. It was left by a friend who's no longer with us. You found it! If you want to take this pod, you're gonna have to go through us. Relax, I'm not going to hurt it.
I need it alive. Well, we're the only ones that know how to keep it that way. Thanks for the tip.
Stay with the pod. That's all you had to do.
Yeah, but I just thought...
Do you ever think about anyone besides yourself?
It wasn't all his fault!
And you. I expected as much from him, but I thought you would know better.
We're really sorry, okay? We just...
I don't want to hear it. That was the last part of the Queen that any of us will ever have.
The Queen gave it to me. I should have been here with it. I'll do whatever it takes to help you get it back.
I appreciate the offer, but Rathwood is too dangerous.
But you can't go alone. What about the whole leaves, tree thing that you said? Nim, tell him.
Look, kid, the moon's coming up. That's bloom or die time. So if no one has a better plan...
Why don't we sneak in disguise?
Great idea. I'll go as a grasshopper, and you can be my cricket lady friend.
It's dangerous. I might get killed. I thought you'd like that.
I don't have any bog and armor handy.
Do you?
I know where we can get some. Well?
I gotta say, 6 hands are better than 2. That's been my experience.
You might want to hang on. Yeah!
My son was born on a night like this. These were his baby fangs. And here's the first skin he ever molted. It was big for a larva. He took after his mother.
Oh, your stories are boring and torturous.
And a leafman took him from me. So I took something of theirs. It's basic etiquette. An eye for an eye.
Ow!
Jerk! Tonight, your pod will bloom here. And when a pod blooms in darkness, it belongs to the darkness. It will become my little dark prince. I'll destroy the forest with the very thing you hoped would save it.
I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't say that in the scrolls.
It does in the part I have.
No! Hey, the Bogan armor. Where is it?
Over there.
Let's make this quick.
Come on. Ow! That was awesome. Here. Up we go.
Ugh, that is some static cling.
No, that's metal. Don't touch that. Ow! Knock it off.
Ow! Quit it.
Ow! No, you quit.
I'm not doing...
Stop.
Ow! I'm not doing it.
Ow! Come on. You know, some of this stuff looks familiar. Hey, that's my saddle. Where are we?
Oh, it's where this guy lives.
I can't believe it. He's been crashing around the forest like a bear for years. Most stompers just come and go, but this guy's relentless.
Wait, stompers?
Yeah? You know, like us, but big and dumb and slow, always stomping on things. Stompers.
And this one is obsessed with finding us. Obviously, that's a security risk.
Can't have one of his big fat feet stepping on Moonhaven.
One of his ginormous, flabby, dirty, stinky...
Okay, I got it.
So we've been throwing him off the trail.
So you're just messing with him? But he's found all this stuff.
He only finds what we want him to find. Look at his map. We've got him looking everywhere but where we are.
I love how this guy talks. Look at this flower.
I hurt my elbow.
I think that's kind of mean.
Who said that?
It's his life's work. He's my dad.
He what?
I'm a stomper.
What happened? You got shrunk?
Yes! Which he knows.
Seriously?
It's been a weird day for everybody.
You got a problem with stompers?